Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The BOLD&BEAUTIFUL preview. Is Liam living on borrowed time? What will Finn do with the intel on his diagnosis? This week on all new episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, the damage Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, has suffered due to his brain injuries and the trauma of his falls will come to light in what looks like a devastating way. After Liam was rushed to emergency surgery to relieve pressure from his brain, he woke up and seemed to know who he was and what happened right before his fall and collapse at Bill's, Don Diamond, house. So much so that he told Steffi, Jacqueline McKinswood, he didn't want anyone else to know. However, Steffi explained to Liam she has to tell Finn, Tanner Novlin. He is a doctor at the hospital and her husband. After Finn is clued in, the latest promo from the CBS daytime drama shows that Dr. Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, is back and is trying to keep Liam from getting out of his hospital when he is determined to make it to the daddy-daughter dance that Kelly is so excited for. Later, Dr. Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, and Bridget go to see Finn in his office, where Finn shares that Liam is lucky to be alive. However, the women stop him and say, "There's something else we have to tell you, Finn. It's inoperable. Does Liam have a brain tumor or a bleed that he will need to live with, or are his day?" Meanwhile, Kelly, Sophia Perez, is upset after Steffi tells her that she doesn't think her daddy is going to make it in time for the dance. Elsewhere, Luna's Lisa Yamada, seduction of Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, begins, and he wants nothing to do with her. Brooke, Catherine Kelly Len, now knows that Daphne, Muriel Hilaire, has plans to get her claws into Carter, Lawrence St. Victor, and away from her daughter, Hope, Annika Noel, and Poppy, Romy Park, and Sheila, Kimberlyn Brown, have a catfight du jour. Carter reassures Brooke over their lost loves. Sheila pushes Poppy over the edge. Luna disguises herself as a delivery person to see Will. Will finally rids himself of Luna. Electra confides in her Aunt Ivy about her dilemma with Will. Brooke erupts when she overhears Daphne's plea to Carter. Bridget surprises Liam by saying that she is working on his behalf. Luna tells Sheila she will not give up on getting Will to be her own. Deacon advises Hope on relationships based on her past. Lai reminds Finn that, father or not, he is to stay far away from Luna Nozawa. Steffi and Liam express their joy at being Kelly's parents. Liam becomes determined to take Kelly to her dance despite Grace and Bridget's objections. Kelly confides in Steffi that she wishes Liam would be at her dance more than anything. Los Angeles may be home to glitz, glamour, and high fashion, but beneath the sunlit surface, secrets simmer and danger lurks. As The Bold and the Beautiful rolls into another week of jaw-dropping revelations, one name stands at the center of a swirling storm: Liam Spencer. Once the indecisive lover torn between Steffi and Hope, Liam's world is spinning off its axis once again. But this time, it's not romance knocking on his door. It's fate, and it's demanding answers. Liam's life in the crosshairs. Is Liam living on borrowed time? That's the question echoing through the halls of Spencer Publications and reverberating in the minds of fans everywhere. The charming, often conflicted son of Bill Spencer has never exactly led a quiet life. From affairs to surprise babies, helicopter rescues to near-death escapades, Liam has survived more than his fair share of soap-worthy drama. But this latest turn may be the one he doesn't walk away from so easily. Whispers have begun, hushed conversations between characters who know more than they're letting on. Why is Liam suddenly growing pale in the middle of meetings? Why does he brush off those moments of dizziness, blaming lack of sleep or too much stress? And why, most chilling of all, has Dr. John Finnegan been reading Liam's medical file with an expression that suggests not just concern, but fear? Finn's dilemma: doctor, husband, or both? Finn is facing a moral quandary unlike any he's faced before. Bound by the Hippocratic Oath yet torn by personal entanglements, he holds in his hands knowledge that could alter the course of Liam's life, and perhaps the lives of everyone around him. According to confidential medical reports obtained off-screen, in true soap fashion, Liam may be grappling with a hereditary condition that, if left untreated, could spiral into something irreversible. A ticking clock, a silent enemy. But here's the twist. How did Finn come across this intel? Was it a routine test, a misdirected report, or something more calculated, more deliberate? And once he pieced it together, why didn't he immediately go to Liam? Jealousy, protectiveness, resentment, be clouding his judgment. After all, Liam has been a consistent thorn in Finn's side, lingering in Steffi's orbit, no matter how solid her commitment to Finn appears. One thing is certain, secrets in Los Angeles never stay buried for long, and the longer Finn holds onto this information, the more likely it is to explode, taking trust, relationships, and perhaps even lives along with it. Hope's hope, and heartbreak. Hope Logan, ever the emotional heartbeat of the show, may soon find herself facing another devastating blow. Just when she thought her world was finally settling into a rhythm, Douglas thriving, the line at Forrester gaining momentum, and her own heart beating a little more clearly, this storm brews on the horizon. Liam hasn't told her anything yet, perhaps because he doesn't fully understand what's happening to him. But Hope knows, she feels it, something is wrong. The big question becomes, what will she do when she learns the truth? Will she fight to save Liam, pouring all her love into being his strength? Or will she crumble, pushed beyond the limits of what one heart can bear? And if the diagnosis is grim, will she allow Thomas to be her shoulder again? Or would that betrayal come full circle, destroying everything she's tried so hard to rebuild? Steffi's stand. Meanwhile, Steffi Forrester Finnegan is caught between two worlds, the life she's built with Finn, and the past she thought she'd buried with Liam. She has fought hard to secure a stable family, providing safety and love for her children, and a united front with her husband. But Liam's potential diagnosis threatens to drag her back into emotional quicksand. Will Steffi become Liam's advocate, standing by the father of her daughter in his time of need? Or will she double down on protecting her current life, wary of the emotional entanglements that Liam's crisis could stir up? And if Finn delays telling anyone what he knows, will that fracture the very foundation of trust in their marriage? Bill's burden. Don't count out Dollar Bill Spencer. The patriarch may be ruthless in business and complicated in love, but when it comes to his sons, he's nothing if not fiercely protective. Word has it that Bill will soon uncover the truth, or part of it, and his reaction will be anything but quiet. Expect fireworks, confrontations, and maybe even a desperate act to secure Liam's future, even if it means crossing ethical lines. Again, could we see Bill leverage his empire to bring in specialists, or could he go darker, hunting down those responsible for delays, pressuring Finn, or digging into old family medical histories that may unravel more than anyone bargained for? What's really wrong with Liam? Here's where the speculation runs wild. Some fans are convinced Liam's condition is physical, a rare neurological disorder passed down from a distant relative. Others suspect something more sinister, poison, foul play, or a targeted attack disguised as illness. Could someone be trying to get rid of Liam? Sheila, anyone? Another theory. What if the diagnosis isn't fatal, but life-changing? A condition that affects memory, impulse control, or personality, leading Liam to spiral in ways we've never seen before. That could open the door to unexpected pairings, dramatic decisions, and shocking betrayals. And let's not forget the ultimate soap trope, misdiagnosis. What if this entire panic is based on faulty information, or worse, intentional misinformation? What comes next? One thing's for sure, The Bold and the Beautiful is teeing up a storyline ripe with drama, emotion, and explosive character dynamics. Finn's knowledge could be the match that lights a fuse under everyone's lives. Liam's future hangs in the balance, and every choice made in the coming days could tip the scales toward redemption or tragedy. So buckle up, B&B fans. Secrets are unraveling, alliances are shifting, and hearts are hanging by a thread. Is Liam living on borrowed time? Only time, and perhaps Finn's conscience, will tell.